Chittagong Port is the major seaport of Bangladesh. It provides the main gateway for the country's trade with the outside world. During the year 2016 and 2017, Chittagong Port handled around 92% of total maritime trade of Bangladesh. Chittagong Port's contribution to the national economy is remarkable. Chittagong Port is situated in the estuary of the river Karnapoli, being around 16 nautical miles inshore from the port's outer anchorage. The history of Chittagong Port can be traced back to the 4th century BC. The port was established at its present location in 1887. By 1910, 4 jetties were constructed to handle 0.5 million tons of cargo annually. Since then, the port has grown gradually to its present shape. Chittagong Port is the door of the golden economy of Bangladesh, and the Marine Department unlocks that door by bringing ships to port. Thus, history of this port began with the existence of Marine Department.
The country moves with us. So the economic progress of the country depends on the productivity of the port. And the productivity of the port is directly related to the efficiency of the Marine Department.
Emergence of globalization in shipping needs port operations to be conducted as per IMO conventions.
Despite its various limitations, every year we are able to keep up with 10% of the ships handling growth.
Marine Department of Chittagong Port is playing pivotal role in bringing ships across 16 km long, very tricky and narrow channel of Karnapoli River.
We are top-ranking semi-automated port in Asia and ranked 70th among global container ports.
We know once we start the job, without successful completion, there is no way to back.
Over 3,500 ships call the port annually that handles more than 3 million TEUs containers and 80 million metric ton dry cargo.
I am Captain Shafiul Bari as member Harbour and Marine of Chittagong Port Authority. My vision is to ensure the safety and security of all ships calling this port within shortest possible time.
I am Captain Faridur Alam, Deputy Conservator Chittagong Port Authority, is the head of Marine Department. My duties includes but not limited to conservancy, pilotage, channel navigations, maritime safety, implementation of ISPS code, search and rescue, salvage, maritime traffic control, pollution prevention, etc.
I am Captain Johirul Islam, Harbour Master of Chittagong Port Authority. My core job is to control berthing and unberthing of merchant ships, detail pilot, conducting berthing meeting, and look after establishment matters of manpower working under Marine Department.
I am Captain Abu Sufyan, Dock Master, Chittagong Port Authority. We have total 34 number of utility craft and vessel. My main responsibility is to keep all the vessel operation ready at all times.
We have manpower of 790 officers and staffs and logistics, include 35 marine crafts and ancillaries. An efficient team of 18 highly skilled pilots under harbour masters render channel navigation a world-class pilotage. CPA pilots are the mobile maritime ambassadors. They are very hospitable. They communicate with the ship staffs, bring the ship to the port, and make the crews feel at home when they are in Chittagong Port.
VTMS stands for Vessel Traffic Management Information System. This system is incorporated with 2 control console and 5 control towers situated in various points of this river.
As you can see, this full river and Chittagong port limit is covered with audio, visual and live telecasted system, which is covering 24 hours by 7 and 365 days. We are providing the services to the maritime traffic arriving in Chittagong port.
Chittagong Port under the ISPS compliant. The ISPS meaning International Ship and Port Facility Security Code. So we are maintaining the security level 1, that is low risk security level, and our activities, our people, our documentation all under the ISPS code. So we are trying to keep upgrade this port regarding the security level and other activities, and we are trying to maintaining all the things up to date.
Chittagong Port channel consists of 16 nautical miles long and 2 sharp-banded waterways connected to high sea. The outer anchorage is divided into 3 zones, namely A, B and C, depending on the deep, medium and low draught ranging from 9 meter to 14 meter water depth. Daily about 18 to 20 shipping movements take place in the port, and nearly 100 vessels remain at anchor mainly for lighter age purpose. 7 numbers of high power tug up to 5,500 bhp and 70 bowler pull, 4 water supply vessels and 5 pilot vessels are included in our marine fleet. In average, 30 vessels stay in the inner harbor and 50 to 60 vessels are engaged at lighter age operation at our outer anchorage. Our IALA class BTMIS monitors shipping movements in the port limit and in the vicinity.
The job of a pilot is challenging, there is no doubt at all. And the difficult part of the pilot job is climbing the pilot ladder. And this job is done by efficiently crew and master of the pilot vessels. Chittagong Port Authority have 4 pilot vessels. They are efficiently manned by first-class inland masters and skilled crew. The pilot vessels are 2 screw vessels and they are capable of doing the speed from 15 knots to 20 knots. They are also capable of doing the navigation and embarking the pilot with the severe wind force like 6 to 7 Beaufort scale.
This is our ambulance ship, a very high-speed ambulance ship. It can run up to 32 nautical miles per hour. Any emergency situation like any casualty or physical injury, we use this ambulance ship. Immediately we can rescue, we can pick up or we can lift the casualty from outer anchorage or any of the ships alongside the berth, and we ship to our port hospital.
Chittagong Port has set up an IOM standard environment management unit as per Marpol Convention. Consists of 2 whaley waste reception vessels, bay cleaner 1 and bay cleaner 2, 1 whaley water treatment plant.
This is BLB Ali and there is another vessel is BLB Lushai. These 2 vessels are being used for buoy laying, buoy replacing, as well as they are involved in some salvage operation. These 2 vessel engine capacity is 1,500 horsepower.
The port also complied with ISPS code in 2004, hence offset all sorts of security threats and declared as pricey-less port by RECAP and IMAB, the global security watch agencies. Chittagong Port ranked 17th among the top 100 busiest container ports in the survey of Lloyd's List, the world's oldest journal on port and shipping. CPA pilots adopt modern navigation technique followed by IALA modular voice, recon, leading lights, AIS post and transist marks laid in the channel. Country moves with us. There's visionary words make us dynamic and enthusiastic. Sacrifice is important to build baseline of a nation. Sacrificing their worldly happiness, the pilot, as well as the other staff of this department is working dedicatedly to build the nation.